I just looked it up and I don't know, there was a really cute girl one, so I guess that will do.
You looked up a picture of a cute Asian dwarf?
I don't think that's what the dwarves look like in this world. Also, please don't link that.
No, I won't. I won't link it ever. Okay, this is getting really weird. I should have never said any race ever.
You messed.
I like they were doing this on the fly with Jen because
I know. This is terrible. I'm just getting like random shit.
131.
It's like, thank you, Neal.
Guys, 3 feet is like this tall.
3'11", dude. 3'11". She's almost 4 feet tall.
That's a little bit taller. It's...
Dude,
He's
she's
like,
very
"You're
attractive, okay? She's very
She's
attractive.
hottie. She's a hottie. She's got 15 appearance.
Heck yeah, man. People loved that back then.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh my god, I just realized that you guys are all beautiful by old-time standards, and I'm average because I'm fit and thin and good-looking. Actually, you guys are all rotund people. They're like, I don't know about that Vic. He doesn't eat enough. Skinny, ugly bastard.
I'm not that. How? Oh, I'm 3 foot. I'm 3'2", 72 pounds. What's the BMI on that, Ryan?
You're 50 pounds lighter.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
It's also like, you know,
Or 60,
8
actually.
inches shorter.
That's true.
Only in height.
Right?
Also, BMI breaks down for smaller sizes.
Doesn't matter.
35.1.
Yeah, I'm still good. Still good. Okay. All right, we're all in that. Oh, okay. They're in the bar, right?
They're in the bar.
Okay. Is there anything else happening in the bar? They just.
Are you missing any info about me? Or are we good?
Yeah, we're good for now. We need alignment and some other shit, but we'll do it off screen. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, like I said, we're just asking her life story. Jen, do you want to impromptu that as well?
Oh my god, guys. I want to come up with something good. Like, this is going to be real hard.
Why do they
figure
call
out.
you Spades? Is that a nickname or is that your given name?
It's what they gave me. Spades is, I mean, it's a dwarven thing, right? It's like the... What is it?
Shovel?
Yeah, like a shovel. Yeah. Spades like a shovel.
Okay.
That's where I come from. I guess my parents were miners. Yeah. See?
And
That's
your
where I
father
come
died in a
from.
coal mining accident?
Ah! The
The
Varasi
smelting?
tried... Okay, alright. The Varasi tried to recruit him. And then... He died. Under the Varasi rule. And then my mom... went into depression. And then she went into the mines and we never saw her come back. Boom. Life story.
This got
I
deep.
hate Varasi so much.
Spades, that got deep, and I appreciate
Yeah.
you sharing it with us.
And then she
Look,
starts drinking.
you seem to be a very well-muscled, stocky little fighter that has, some might say, common interest with some people. Some people who would also like to see Varasi pay for their crimes.
Yes.
And as I look into your beautiful eyes, I can tell that you're a very trusting person, too, or trustworthy. I can trust you. I feel that.
Yeah.
Look, recently a spot opened up in my little band of friends, and we're looking for people like yourselves that are able-bodied and stout and capable of carrying themselves well. Would you be interested in perhaps trying out for a group of people that might have the same kind of interests as you? If you catch my drift.
We're gonna go kill Varasi.
Do not catch my drift. You have an inkling of my drift right now. You are drifting with my drift, as I can tell. I'm going to... Look, if Varasi was a corn on the cob, we would like to destroy it.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand? Are you catching the drift now?
Yes.
Are you right? Good.
Let's destroy the corn on the cob.
We use a lot of corn on the cob when I describe things.
There's lots of different ways to destroy a corn on the cob. Many ways.
Yeah, you can slice it in two with an axe.
Yeah, you could.
That's
I like the way you think. That's a great way to kill corn on the cob. Tariq, Dana, you guys, what do you think? What about Spades fill in the role of Jockrey for a little bit, seeing if she's got what it takes?
Do you do drugs?
What? Do I look like I'm on drugs?
She
What's
seems
wrong with you?
affable enough.
Okay. Dana?
I'm not sure we should be attracting this sort of attention, but perhaps if we we do need champions along our way. And with Jockey recently departed, it would be nice to have someone to fill his role. But if we're going to take this person, we're already under we'll probably be under some scrutiny, so we should make a move soon.
This is a good point. The prince is probably leaving the town, so we'll probably have to leave alongside that if we want to carry on our plan. Look, Spades, I got a good feeling about you. What Dana says is correct. We try to keep a low profile because we have big goals. That corn on the cob I was talking about, we want to kill the entire field of corn on the cob, not just a single corn on the cob. So we're impressed with what you did in the center of town, but we need you to hold it back and probably follow our word a little bit better. Is that okay?
Well, I guess tell me your word and we'll see if it floats my boat.
It's usually going to involve killing corn on the cob.
That works.
Okay, just more subtly. All right, good. We'll try you out. Where did Smee go?
Who's Smee?
Smee's a guy that's about 8 inches smaller than you, half your size, but he's
He's
very
the guy that
clever
kicked
fellow.
me into the ring after you took that guard out.
Exactly.
A little troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker.
Hmm.
But he's got a heart of bronze. Just a heart of bronze.
I look to Victorian, and I give him a look that says, "What about that other thing?"
I give him a look that says, I'm not quite sure what other thing? Do you mean the prince?
I give him an even more detailed look, and I mean, what about the prince?
I give him the people's nod, and I recognize. Look, we need to get Smee, but
These
Oh
are
my
all
God.
looks. You're not.
yeah,
picking
I was
up
just
on
gonna
this.
say that my heart stopped for a second there. I was like, what? Did we find the other person that knows these looks? We need to find out about the prince and where he's going, and well, let's just get our horses. Oh, no, we can't do that though. We can't trail him. We'll have to find out what town he's going to. Let me visit my friend at the stables.
Indeed.
Dana, I'll need you to distract him, perhaps.
I'll stay
Okay.
here with our new friend.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you'll stay here. Let me know if Smee shows up, but Dana and I are going to go find out what town he's heading to and stuff.
Okay.
Right?
So on the way there,
uh,
I explained to Dana that she's going to need to flirt and pseudo-seduce the stable master, but she won't have to do anything, just draw his attention away from what I'm asking him.
I'm not very much one for this plan of distraction. I prefer to be up front.
I understand, Dana. And I prefer killing Verossi with my own 2 hands, but we all don't get what we want. I just need you to distract him, okay? It's so we can not spill blood. And we can do
I
this.
understand. I'm not foolish. I will do this thing, but in the future, let us be as straightforward as possible to deceive and distract is dishonorable.
I see your problem. I understand. Next time I'll try to find an alternative, okay?
Yes. She knocks on the door, the front door of this town of the stables. They're kind of already open, and the same guy that you noticed from before starts swaggering towards her and goes, "Well, you're a fine Oh, I'm sorry, you're a lady. My apologies. What can I do for you?" And she says, "Well, you know," and starts like
This is when
twirling.
Neal
Like,
flirted with
takes off
Neal.
her helmet and like starts twirling with her hair, and says, "I was really looking for like a patch of strawberries. Do you know any strawberry sellers around here? You could really go for a lush, juicy strawberry, you know?" And he starts like walking out to the street and like puts his arm kind of on her back, like lower middle back. He's like, "Well, there's some," and starts talking about like the nearest strawberry vendor. And
they go
while
walking
he
off?
does this, she like puts her arm around him and just starts flirting with him a little bit. And so their backs are to you, and you can easily walk in now.
I easily walk in.
All right.
And I mumble to myself, this is not what I had planned, but I quickly make my way to the stables, and I'm looking for any kind of, like, is the carriage there?
Carriage is gone. A lot of the horses are gone.
Is there anyone working there at all?
Yeah, there's a stable boy mucking out some horse poop in the back.
Stable boy!
Was.
My name is Floyd Merriweather Pankleberry, and I want to ask you about that carriage.
It says
What's
his
that?
voice crack. Yes, it says as his voice cracks.
Look here, I actually have an important delivery for the prince, and I realize I'm late, so I need you to help
We
me out.
just missed him.
It could be my head. What city are they heading to?
They're headed down towards Miklograd.
Do you know by which path, like which city they're going to
Yeah,
stop
he
at?
said it to Frasca.
Defrasca? Thank you, young man. You've been most helpful.
Of course.
And then I quickly make my way out, I guess.
He goes back to shoveling poop.
You said
But-
Defrasca, right?
Yeah. When Dana sees you, walking away, she, hurries up the conversation with the guy, gives him a little bit of a laugh, kiss on the cheek, and then, jogs off in the direction they've been talking about.
Defrasca's the city. He left just recently, so we should be able to perhaps even beat the carriage to the city. I think that is possible.
Is it time to switch over to JP?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can switch over to me.
JP.
So when they go one way to like the inn or whatever, I go the opposite way and go to this once again the seediest part of town. Drop some thieves' cant and ask around about the belongings of a human who was found dead outside.
You find the same guy who you were talking about to earlier, the one that had told you where the brothel is. You see him again. You're like, "Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going?"
I shoot
You
him.
guys-
I shoot him a finger gun. I'm like, thanks for last night.
It's like, yeah, it's a pretty good place, isn't it?
Lots of corns. We just move
He
on.
cocks his head to the side, not really understanding.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I just kind of like let it linger for a second, and then I'm like, so, did you happen to hear about that body outside that was picked clean?
Yeah, actually saw you and your friends go pick it up from the town square. You know the guy?
They did. I didn't know him too well, but I'm looking to perhaps know where who picked the body clean. Has there been any murmurings?
Now, probably the fucking farmers who found him.
You don't think it was any of your crew here? If you have a crew, anyone you know?
He shakes his head. Not that I know of. No, I bet it was just the local kids who found him. Take the money off, take anything that's valuable, save it for later. Sit on it a couple months, sell it down the road.
I look up to him like, well, that's too bad. I wanted to get some of that for my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He goes, well, I suppose I'll be at the end. If you hear anything about the body, we're gonna be here for a little bit longer today, but won't be too long. That would really help me out, and I give him 5 gold in case he hears anything about the body
All right.
or the items on the body.
Okay. You head back to the bar with everyone else?
Yeah.
All right, you get back to the bar. You're all together.
I'm gonna. By the way, I guess on my way back, I sell Jen's former armor.
Okay.
Or no, wait. Yeah, I sell it.
Jen, you had 3/4 plate mail, right?
Yep.
All right. That buys for you can
It was
you
solid
can sell
gold,
it
no?
No. You can sell it pretty easily for. Actually, no. You haven't sold any equipment in this town. No. You sold equipment in other towns. If you poke about and ask about for, it'll take you a few hours, but you can get about 400 for it.
Okay, and then I give JP, Ryan, Dana, and myself all 100 of that.
Right. Okay.
So how much?
100 each.
When you offer it to me, I'm just like, no, I have my fill. Don't keep it for yourself.
Very good friend.
And I at the same time, I'm like thumbing through the aquamarines in my pocket.
Okay. So yeah, is there any conversation that you guys want to have?
I tell them that it's that town that you said that I already forgot about, that they're heading to, and they just left.
Frasca.
So, yeah, Defrasca, so we can get on our horses and make way.
We tracking the prince. Is that the plan?
For now, it seems like our best bet to destabilize. I mean, the other option is find out what happened in Aros. That is where, I mean, we're wishy-washy on the prince, but we know about the Verasi agent that is of some import is up there, right?
Yeah, that's true.
He's either alive or dead, but either way, we can find out. I mean, that's an option. We could head there as well.
I point towards the dwarf and I say, "Is this one with us now?"
For now. Sorry, Smee, I
Sup?
did not make a proper introduction. This is Spades. She'll be joining the group, and if she's worth her while, we'll keep her around.
Neil, question: are gnomes and dwarves friendly in this world? I can't remember if they are in D&D lore.
Racially, they get
We
along.
both live
usually.
underground or something, right?
Yeah, you both live underground. But you can tell by the tan on this
She's a
dwarf that she
surface
spent
dweller.
a lot of time. She's probably a hill dwarf.
Okay.
And usually mountain dwarves have some disdain for hill dwarves and vice versa. But gnomes don't really give a shit. You know, you're like, fucking dwarf. Hill dwarves are a little bit weird, but then it also it comes down to the individual gnome. Generally speaking, gnomes are like think of hill dwarves as kind of like the dirty cousins, you know,
Sure.
like we think of the Irish.
God damn it.
No, it's cool. I'm Irish. I can totally say that shit.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I look over towards the dwarf and I'm just
Or the French.
Just like, pleasure to meet you. Glad you're on board. We could use an accent like that.
Nice to meet you.
Then I
You're
look
short.
shorter than you. Yeah, I'm nimble, is what I like to say. I can get around. I can scroll across places very quickly.
Are you good in battle?
I do okay. I mean,
Because
they
these two guys look pretty
As
tough.
she says that, he pulls up his cloak and says, "Where am I now?"
and then appear behind her and say, "I'm Batman." And then throw back over me.
At this point, JP, a halfling comes up to you. He tugs on your cloak from behind you.
Yeah, I turn up to him and look at his face.
He kind of gives like a little bit of a nod and starts walking towards an unoccupied corner of the bar.
Do I recognize this guy?
Never seen the dude in your life.
I like put my hand on the table and I'm like, "Guys, I'll be right back." And I go over to the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna type to you what he says.
Okay.
I want your corn on the cob. Buttered.
Okay. Okay. I'm just kind of like nodding to this guy, and I keep looking back at the group. Okay. And
Wait, can you read?
What?
Can you read?
No, I believe I'm illiterate. Oh, I can read languages, but it's at 0%. Why is that there?
So as he does that, I turn to the other two party members and I'm like, "Why are you guys with this guy? He doesn't seem like strong as you guys. Doesn't seem to fit the party."
Every party has their different tools. Smee is very, very good at the subterfuge and spying and doing things of that nature.
So he's a sneaky one.
Yes, but he's also a good little fighter as well. He's able to flank these guys, and
I
he's a
asked
bit of an assassin.
Alright.
who is your friend?
My friend?
It's me.
I'm
Yes.
off in the corner away from the table. Do I
You
go?
don't see him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give
He
him what
leaves
he
at this
asked
point.
for, Neil.
Yeah.
Okay.
He turns around and heads out.
Okay. I walk back over to the table, and you ask me who was my friend.
Well, if I saw it, I would ask. If I didn't see it, I wouldn't ask.
Yeah, it was very obvious.
Okay. Yeah. Who is your friend?
I look at you, and I'm like, Tariq, we've only known each other for about 2 weeks, but it's been a pleasure. Victorian, I wish you all the best, and with your new dwarf friend, good luck. And I walk out.
Who's
What?
this?
He's never done that before. That's interesting.
What?
What?
Hey.
Who the fuck is this guy? I
I
thought he was
actually
your
make
friend.
my way out to go to follow him.
Okay, you walk out and you see him walking down the road.
Smeet, a word, please.
I follow. I start following.
Okay.
I take out my axe.
I'm just like, I gotta go deal with some stuff. You guys, I'll see you soon. I just keep walking and make my way towards the stable.
Okay.
I follow him.
I guess with that, I stand there really perplexed. And I go, okay.
And then you see me get on my horse and I ride out of town.
Yeah. He just fucking takes off on his horse. You guys head back into the bar, and as you're walking into the bar, you, kind of a middle-aged, an older gentleman, let's call him, an older gentleman with a deep purple shirt and a pointy hat, like a steepled hat. Kind of like he's got a little bit of a stick that he's walking with. Gets to the door first and opens it up and like walks right in before you guys, and you guys walk in after him. And I think we will end this session the same way we started, with a strange person walking into the tavern, the same tavern.
Cool. Let's do some shout outs. Ryan, you go ahead first.
Okay. I'm still just like thinking about the episode. Okay. Anyway, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to playing next week, so I hope you're looking forward to watching next week. But thank you guys for being here this week. It was a lot of fun, even though we've been on break for a couple weeks. I think I'm going to stream right after this, so check out my stream, Twitch TV/RyuZilla. Going to be playing some Arc Age. JP might be playing with me.
Yeah, we'll do something. I'll do something.
Okay, we're going to be killing some people. And so, yeah, check that out, twitch.tv/RyuZilla. You can also check out my Twitter, @MLGRyan. And you can check out my YouTube, youtube.com/RyuZilla. Sweet.
Cool.
See you guys next week.
Jen, do some shout outs.
All right. Well, thanks you guys for watching. I'm really sad about Jackery. Make sure to follow me at LivinPink SC2, twitch.tv/LivinPink, facebook.com/LivinPink, youtube.com/LivinPink. Maybe I'll reveal stuff about Jackery at some. I guess I will, but I don't know when yet. But I'll tell you guys about his backstory and such, and the plans I had for him, so I can get some closure. And
It's your first character to die.
yeah, and I feel very bad about it, like going in the forest and not thinking about Sanctuary, but I guess it happens. I was like really nervous when I saw the Displacer Beast, so I didn't think about Sanctuary. So yeah, also check out misclicks.com, our website that we started with Anna and Stephanie Harvey and Stephanie Powell. We have a lot of female-related news and such, and I think it's an interesting point of view. And check out the twitch.tv/misclicks for Misclicks D&D every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. EDT. Next week, we're going to have Jeff DMing, Neal playing, and Steven. So we're going to have the two DMs as players, and the player as DM, and Steph and I as players. It's going to be interesting.
Should be fun. They're going to be rolling characters for 3 hours or 4 hours straight, because I'm just going to kill them over and over again.
You won't kill me, Jeff.
All right, you guys come around a corner. Tarusk is there, so just go ahead and what do you do?
I hide in shadows. I have a 90% chance.
Boom.
It's like
The shadow of its foot coming down on you.
The
Yes.
terrestrial
Damn it!
sees through shadows.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Neil, do some shout outs.
Thanks for watching, guys. I have tentatively planned my next ridiculous marathon stream that JP is going to call me an idiot for doing. It's going to
On
be
Twitter,
sometime...
though, not on the show. I won't disgrace you
Yeah.
here. You fucking idiot.
It's going to be the last week of May. I haven't pinned down the exact day, and I haven't pinned down the exact goal, like the time I'm going for. I'm waffling between like something like 110 hours-ish, somewhere around there. I'll
just
have more
death?
details to follow. My memorial service will be the next day after I die.
Didn't you say you researched it and there's no
You've got
health, or there's no threats you thought you read?
Everything. All right, so people are going to give me shit for this, but every time I've looked up like solid scientific evidence, everything that is like that has been factual and has like real evidence behind it, not just like, well, we just did the study the other day and it kind of looks like this, but we're not entirely sure. None of that bullshit. We're talking like documented evidence says there are plenty of short-term effects. Short-term, you get cranky, you get emotional, you get like confused, all sorts of terrible things. But once you like recover your sleep, you're fine. If you do it like all the time, like chronic sleep loss, like you're never getting enough sleep, then you start to fuck yourself up. But like short-term effects of acute sleep loss, acute sleep deprivation has no serious long-term effects from what I've read on the internet. I'm gonna go talk
Guess
to a
we'll find
doctor in
out.
between now and then to confirm some stuff and check out health. I'm speaking to doctors about this shift too, guys. Don't worry about it. But it'll be the last week in May, somewhere around 110 hours, ish.
There you go. We can all watch Neal die live on stream.
Yeah.
Jeff, do some shout outs.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Always an absolute pleasure. And May is going to be a lot less busy, I want to say, at least for me and hopefully for everybody, so we can get back on doing this regularly. I do want to apologize to the fans that were looking forward to some corn on the cob being plunged today. I expected that to be the plan as well, but Neal designed this prince to be a little bit more thought than our usual caveman tactics, which is just like, we think, do this, now do.
Yeah.
And then for me personally, just follow me on Twitter if you don't mind, iNcontroL. I will be casting Lone Star Clash this weekend alongside Rotterdam, and the host is the lovely Anna. And we have tons of fantastic players. Really cool event. Very grassroots. So make sure and check that out. And otherwise, next week, like I said, I'll just be back to regular streaming. No real gigs coming up anytime too terribly soon. And I'm looking forward to actually seeing what a weekend looks like in San Francisco. So thank you.
Awesome. As for me, I'll do most of my shout outs afterwards. We'll be playing sometime next week. More likely than not, it'll probably be on Thursday, I think. But we'll see what everyone's schedule is, and we'll let you guys know. Tomorrow I'll be playing Dark Souls 2 with Day 9 all day. And then I am gone for the weekend until Monday. I got to go back to San Antonio. What else? We're rebooting Eben next week. I'll have more information on that.
Rebooting?
Rebooting. It's like it's the final boot of Re.
Is it going to be
Final
Roleplay
Bootdown.
Resurrection?
Yes, that's the name.
Yes.
We're gonna be much like the ABC show where people just pop up and you're like, "How are they here? They died 20 years ago. It doesn't make sense." It's gonna be crazy.
It revolves around Charlemagne and
Yeah,
and
Charlemagne
Borges, right?
is a central character in the yeah. Anyways, I'll have more info on that Monday. We're going to be going live with our first episode of that on Thursday, I think at 4:00 EST. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess that's it.
Plug the guild.
Oh yeah, if you're playing Arcade right now in the alpha, send Ryan a message in game.
No, JP.
It's
You're the-
Ryuzilla, much like his Twitch stream, which he's going to be live at right after here, playing Arcade. If you want to check the game out, that's all I got though. So we'll see you guys next time on Solum. We're out. Bye bye.
Peace.